Only around 60 kilometers from Manila, the Fad Bureau team welcomes you to Tagaytay City. Tagaytay has always been the go-to destination for those wishing to escape the soaring heat of the capital, most especially in the summer season. There are two reasons why they come here. One, the cooler climate, and of course the breathtaking view of Taal Lake and Volcano. In recent times, Tagaytay has been the famous wedding and events destination in the country. In this special episode, we are delighted to show you one of the newest events places in the heart of Tagaytay, Affinitrees. While wandering around Tagaytay, we found out that there's a new events place in town, and we're here to find that out. Come and join me. Okay guys, so we're now here at the Affinitrees, and we're just so lucky that Miss Jess, the venue manager, is just here with us and just ready to tell us more about Affinitrees. It's a wonderful day today. We're here in Tagaytay, and we're so blessed and honored to meet Ms. Jazz of Affinitrees Tagaytay.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi,
Welcome
how
to
are
Affinitrees.
you? Thank you so much for welcoming the Fad Bureau team.
Thank you for your interest in visiting us.
Many viewers are now excited because we've heard about this new place that's soon to be the hottest wedding destination in Tagaytay.
We are already?
Already? Probably.
No, just kidding aside. We're very new. We are one of the newest, if not the only one that's newest in Tagaytay. We opened our doors in public last December, just to let other people know. We weren't really finished at the time, only the halls. We wanted to give informations to the public that we're already open for business. And then May 22 of this year, we had our soft launch.
Okay.
That means we have already taken off. So we're very new. We're practically new.
Great. So, just wondering, how did Affinitrees Tagaytay came about?
Affinitrees Tagaytay, like what is often asked about why Affinitrees. Well, affinite is another word for love. So, well, it's not really love of trees, but it's love of the environment. As you can see within, we're surrounded by beautiful trees. We actually concentrated on Philippine trees and local plants that are easily grown and can easily adapt to the environment and the weather of Tagaytay.
Actually, when I saw your place, I fell in love with it because normally from the wedding place or events place I've been through here in Tagaytay, it's a bit close. So I like the idea that it's more relaxed, more open, and it's cozy actually.
It is actually, well, our tagline before is modern in design, classic in style. So having said that, we wanted to be in this classic area that is Tagaytay. Well, Tagaytay is Tagaytay. It's already a haven for everybody. But what we wanted to showcase is having a modern design, having a modern building, not just the ordinary, not just the regular, and it used to be glass houses and the massive garden area. We wanted to have that originally, but we wanted to concentrate more on we wanted to adopt to the modern lifestyle and then the modern requirement of our target market, which are the millennials. So we're currently targeting Class A, B market with having their weddings, debuts. Also, we're trying to penetrate corporate events right now. So having said that, they wouldn't want to be contained into an area which is already the usual.
Yeah.
They would always cater and go to something that is different.
Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Actually, when I saw, when I came in, there are a lot of ideas that came in mind. So different events, it could be like fashion shows, and all of that. So another thing, what's the capacity of the venue like?
Well, before we go to the capacity, we have two major event halls. We call it the Symphony and the Harmony Hall. It's one big hall that's divided into two. Symphony Hall can accommodate 150, maximum of 150 guests. Harmony Hall can accommodate 150 guests as well. But combined, it can accommodate up to 350. We are talking about a comfortable seating capacity.
Yeah.
Using round banquet tables that are like good for 12, 10, that can accommodate 10 and 12 guests in one table. So other than that, for other interests like what you said, fashion show, we can put a runway and then some chairs. Probably we can accommodate up to like 400, 450.
I saw your hall. It's quite big actually.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then we also have our Skylight Haven. Our Skylight Haven is, we wanted to promote the cool breeze of Tagaytay, though it doesn't have any partial view or anything that is being required by most of our clients. But it's cool breeze and then the side openings. So it's more like of a semi-outdoor. We call it semi-outdoor because it's roofed. You wouldn't have the problems of, getting wet.
Yeah, if it rains.
The problems of when it's not really in good condition, or if there's a bad weather forecast, you would think of where to get the tents and all. So we will not give you that problem. Give it to us. We will solve it for you. And then we have our Serenity Room. It's actually a small meeting room that can cater up to about, for classroom style, can cater about 70. And then for intimate weddings, it can also handle 50 guests, round table seating capacity. For sure, we'll give you what is something to look forward for.
Yes. Another question, Jazz. What do you think is the edge of Affinitrees over other venues that are around Tagaytay?
Speaking humbly, Jenny.
Yes.
We didn't really want to be ahead of others. We just wanted to be different. It's always up to our guests. It's them who makes the choice. We only give an option. We are actually just one of the options. Being something that's different and new, well, that's the advantage only. But when it comes to the design or whatever we can offer, I think we're all on this what we call competitive stage or competitive state. So we offer, each venues here in Tagaytay offers something different that is not being offered by the other. So like, if your question is what is our edge and advantage, we're different in the design of the building, and then we're on the overlooking side. Probably we're near the highway, which is most of the time
which is actually good. It's accessible.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The parents would want to the parents would decide for their children who wants to get married, and then they will easily say, dito na lang kasi hindi na looban. So something like that. So it's a very good thing to hear from our guests. And then another thing is we have wide parking space.
Yeah, I saw it,
So
which is an advantage.
It's a very vital requirement of our guests. They always ask, saan parking nyo?
Correct.
What is your parking lot? What is your parking space capacity? Something like that. So at least these are the questions that we're not making palusot of, because it can be seen by your eyes.
Yeah. Having said that, so what is like the capacity of the parking you have at the moment? I mean, how many cars can fit in?
The exact capacity of our parking space is actually at 45. That's indoor. But we have our complimentary valet service. So our valet parkers can actually fix the cars to which it can accommodate up to 80 parking slots. Not to mention the side streets that we offer as we've made arrangements separately with the barangay. So the side streets can accommodate up to like more 10 to 12 cars. So that's an additional. So total capacity, I would say, is I would be conservative at 80.
That's quite big. That's quite big. Yeah. I was talking to your ladies earlier. So I would assume that the capacity of the venue is like around 800 in total, right?
Thank you. You've seen it yourself.
Yes, I did.
So I'd like to. I'd like you guys to also visit us and check it out yourself.
So Jazz, just a quick question. Is this the first business venture for the owners?
Yes. This is the first venture in hospitality industry. The owners came from another industry business. So this is our first for like hospitality industry.
If I may ask, what was the industry? I mean, the first the business industry that they belong to?
It's a trading business. We
Okay.
also have other businesses in some other province. Most likely trading business.
Great. So this is the first in hospitality industry.
Yes.
So I'm thinking, what could be the next? Or is this the first wedding destination here in Tagaytay and there's a branch coming soon? Or what's next for Affinitrees?
You know, Jenny, as much as we would want to dream for another one, the thing right now is we just wanted to settle ourselves first, whether we wanted to settle ourselves in this niche of hospitality. Maraming branches yan eh. There's hotels, there's restaurants, and then by chances, ito yung napunta sa amin. Ito yung napag-isipan namin to come up with an events place. Well, for whatever it is in store for us in the future, we'll just start dreaming muna about it. For now, I just want to take off. I just want people to know we are already in this business, we're already in this industry, and of course, we, with all hopes that they welcome us with open arms.
All right, guys, before we move on, let's just pause for a short break.
Wonder Woman would like to thank the following sponsors: Calligraphy Graphics Design, Al Bernaldez Couture, Clearview Contact Lenses, the Dharma Surya Jaya Townhouses and Residences.
So, we're back. Jazz, would you like to invite our viewers to Affinitrees?
First of all, I'd like to thank you, Jenny, for visiting us and the whole Fad Bureau team for taking time on a Sunday to visit Affinitrees Tagaytay. And for all our viewers, I'd like to invite you guys to please come and visit us. We're located in Lot 2, First Street Corner, Tagaytay, Calamba Road, Barangay San Jose, Tagaytay City. If you know Starbucks that is overlooking, McDonald's that is overlooking, we're on the same side. And for questions and queries, you might want to call 0915-186-8396, 0921-838-9089. My name's Jazmine. I'm your venue manager. You may also visit our Facebook page, Affinitrees Tagaytay, and also we are in Instagram, Affinitrees Tagaytay as well. So, see you guys.
Thank you so much, mga ka-Fad Bureau, for watching a special episode of Wonder Woman. We're just so happy and honored to be here at Affinitrees. So, if you guys have a product or a company or a venue that you want to be featured, please don't hesitate to contact us on Facebook, the Fad Bureau. So, with Wonder Woman, the wondering never stops.